right, who are we doing again? Yeah, that should be interesting. Hello, Long. Oh, hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this actually ends up working. Why so many Strength of Stone? I mean, it's just 2. We don't really plan on doing any more than that. It was more that when people recommended the one for Ari, I had never thought of it before. And so it really shifted how I thought about the Relic, because I more didn't really care about the power aspect of when you summon an ally, grant it the 1 health, and always just focused on the fact that it had the Formidable or the 2 health baseline. I didn't really think of using champions that could abuse this summon effect to actually stack this up. And so by suggesting the Strength of Stone for Ari and how she's actually abusing that aspect for continual scaling, it completely shifted how I think about the Relic. And I was like, oh, is there someone else I think that could also utilize this, because I just had never considered it before. So I think Lillia should also be able to use this, because she's able to trigger summon effects multiple times. So with the Strength of Stone, like, we already are scaling our units up from Spirit, and this should just further that scaling. So I think it's going to be interesting. Hey, Labana. Happy Thursday to you too. Yes, abusing thing, very normal thought. Yeah, like before, I was always thinking of just, okay, what are champions that scale with health or have like a heal, and who can just really utilize the formidable aspect. But yeah, never really thought of who can actually utilize this continual scaling. Hey, Carthians. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Lillia can do. I think some of her units do have higher attack stats, but I think we also have some like Coastal Defender. Like, it has a lot of baseline health, but then it's scaling up here. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It's not like she's a ton of different effects that scale up her attack, or have units that have a wildly different attack than health stat. But I think this should be decent. And yeah, she does have quick attack, which is nice. The Death's Foil, yeah, Carthian has it. This is because we have Lillia at 6 stars. So when she attacks, well, the first time we play her, each round, the first time we play a unit, summon a ephemeral copy of it attacking. So we're going for this for 2 reasons. One, so she doesn't take damage when she attacks, which she shouldn't really because of the quick attack, but just in case, she can still attack. She can trigger the attack effect for Fear Cleaving Axe to boost all of our other units, further their scaling. But then, yeah, the attacking ephemeral copy when we play Lillia, it'll be able to attack, boost everyone else, not die, and then we could attack with both of them, both having that Fear Cleaving Axe going off. So it's just to get another copy. Also, since we're not going for a strike build, we could actually keep the ephemeral copy alive potentially indefinitely if we keep putting it to sleep before it gets a strike off, or a strike when it's not attacking. So that could be interesting. Yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting build. I don't know how well it's going to do, but I think it could be fun. Probably won't be quite as ridiculous as Ari, because Ari's 6 stars kind of busted, but when she levels the copy's dead. I mean, yes, that's true. With this build, Cruel Experiments might be cool. I mean, I don't think with the Strength of Stone build, but going for a Fear Cleaving Axe and Death's Foil with these two, it could be solid, yeah, because you're further trying to boost everyone up. So going for Cruel Experiments plus Fear Cleaving Axe, goodness. Yeah, it does have some potential. Just don't want to pair Cruel Experiments with Strength of Stone. Yeah, that is something I should try to play with a little bit more, is try to utilize both of these together for some builds and see how they do. It always is exciting to me when someone kind of teaches me something new about the game that I just hadn't ever thought of before, and it's like, oh, this kind of opens up a whole new world of build crafting that I can try to go down and find who to pair this with. Alright, so I think... yeah, we'll let our first ad go through, and then we'll get going here. Just don't want anyone coming in to get hit by pre-rolls. Stream name, GIF, blink twice if you need help vibe. I just didn't feel like constantly changing it. But I suppose for this one it could be interesting enough. Oh. Oh, this one is also going to sound like it's asking for help. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, I've tried to look through all the champions. I haven't really found anyone else that can really utilize this summon effect. I mean, it makes sense that Ahri and Lillia both can, because they both play very similarly. But yeah, I haven't really seen anyone else that I think can constantly resummon a unit over and over again. Now, thinking about a Fear Cleaving Cruel experiment with LeBlanc to keep boosting. That could be interesting. I mean, you'd have the downside where a lot of your units have very low health pools, so damaging them at all is a little bit rough, but yeah, getting a whole bunch of clones to all attack, I mean, it really is just to, it'd be like a win more strategy, because you really don't need it to win, but if you just want to have like a ton of impact, I mean, the Overwhelm will be nice pairing with it. Yeah, that's a possibility. Oh yeah, so for today, we're going for Strength of Stone Lillia. We're pairing that with Fear Cleaving Axe and Death's Foil. With Lillia, we're able to constantly resummon units with our sleep mechanic. That is able to give us the extra scaling for Strength of Stone of when you summon an ally, grant it the 1 health. And then we're also getting Spirit from our Constellation. Fear Cleaving Axe, when we attack with Lillia, she's able to boost all the other units, buffing them up. Death's Foil is so that when Lily attacks, she's not going to take any damage, but the real reason is right here, the 6-star. Each round, the first time you play a unit, summon an ephemeral copy of it attacking. So we're playing our Lillia. We're going to get that ephemeral one attacking. With the Death's Foil, they won't die from the ephemeral. So essentially, we get 2 Lillias. They both have the Fear Cleaving Axe, so that when they both attack, they're able to boost up everyone else, which is pretty nice. A couple other important aspects for the build. Crush Allies of Overwhelm. Really solid. Unlike the Ahri run, we don't have to get this with our build. Then we also have the Sweet Dreams. When you summon a unit without playing it, granted Spirit twice. So we're not only buffing up their health, which is thereby also increasing their power, essentially, from the Formidable, but now they're also scaling up with here as well. So a very unit-focused scaling build for Lillia. So we're going to go ahead and grab this and just go into our nice little test bed, the Ruined King. That's a strong Lillia, what the heck? I mean, yeah, 6 stars pretty good. This will probably be stronger than Ahri. I would... The thing is with Ahri, her 6-star is just so busted that makes it stronger. You just get so much extra damage that way. So like if Ahri didn't have such a busted 6-star, I would agree, but you get so much extra damage. Sure. We're trying to summon a whole bunch of units, so doing a little bit of chip damage to the enemy can be fun. Let's go for Spiderling. Thoughts about Nico with Echoing Spirit, Fear Cleaving, and Twin Drake Hounds. I would try it myself, but don't have Drake Hounds, especially with a 6-star. I think you could have like 70 damage turn 1 to 2 with the right hand full of Nikos. I don't know if you would be able, like, having a handful of Nikos, would you even have the mana to play it all? Because you would only be able to play like 1 or 2 of her champion spell. And so you could get a couple going. I forget how much her champion spell costs. Now I know it's getting the 1 cost reduction from Echoing Spirit, but I'm not sure how much that spell is baseline. I think it's 3, and then Echoing would bring it down to 2. I don't know if it also has like a mana pot on it. I mean, it's something you could try. I think it would be something that you do kind of for fun, but I don't think it would be better than other builds. Let's get rid of Concussive Palm and Shadow Assassin. I like the other 2, and we know we're dropping our Lillia. Now we need to play her first to get the 6-star going. Alright, she gets pretty big. Now that does hurt us a little bit because that reduces down our power, but that's not too bad. We'll put this Lillia to sleep, because if we could keep her alive for another round, that wouldn't be too bad. All right, so we could we could actually sleep this one right here. That way, since this is a fast spell, it's going to fizzle this attack, and I think we'll just take that hit.
Quiet, you.
And I think let's go for Keeper. With that extra health pool, it wouldn't be too bad. Alright, so we could play other units, but this should be more than enough. GG. Yeah, I like that since we're not running a Stalker's Blade, we can actually try to keep the Ephemeral one alive a little bit longer. Granted, we could also just let it die, try to sleep our original Lillia, and then play another one the next round. That is definitely a possibility as well. Will a summon ephemeral copy of me. This one's fine. 3 cost. I think we'll still probably go for this one. Let's see. Wouldn't Beast be better? What, than Ambessa's Relic? Yeah, it'd probably be better just to give you some more stats on all your units. I remember having 5 Nikos turn 1 on board. It costs 3, but if you summon another Nico, it can go down to 0. This way you can get 6 Nikos turn 1. That's a good point. I was forgetting the fact that Echoing Spirit reduces down per champion you have. So that is true. If you did have a hand completely full of Nikos, you could drop 1 for free because you're 3-star. You could play a champion spell, which that champion spell would go down to a 2 cost. So then you get 2 Nikos on the board, both of them reducing down. So you could play 1 more for a 1 cost. And then any other ones you have could be then 0. So yeah, with Echoing, in theory, you could play like infinite Nikos. Yeah. That might be something I need to test out. Because, yeah, that is always a bonus that is very easy to forget, the fact that echoing stacks based on the amount of champions you have. The idea of Drake, how does you get 4 to 5 Nicos, you get plus 10 damage. Yeah, I get that. I think more just having a board full of Nicos would be more interesting. All right, let's keep going, looking for a support champion. Let's see what we can get. Caitlyn, I like being able to drop her for free, so that's not terrible. This having cost reduction is not too bad. Yeah, I like Caitlyn. I think this can be fine. We have some limited synergy with it. Let's go for the champion item, so Bright Steel. Yeah, with all the Ambessa relics for the Nico, you could only get 1 attack in, but they just do the damage to the Nexus. But I feel like, couldn't you just swap that out for, like, one of the stat relics that do give you, like, 2 damage, or, like, 2 power, and you get the exact same result? Because it's still helping your overall damage. Like, it's an interesting way to really try to make the Drakehound work. I guess Drakehound gives you the Overwhelm, but again, you could go for Beast Within, which would do almost the same. It is interesting. Yeah, I'll probably try to think about it a little bit more. Let's get rid of all these because we have Farsight. We can get rid of the Dewdrop. Alright, so we'll drop our Lillia again. We have another Lillia in hand. We are getting a lot of damage down, which is pretty nice, with just dropping our Lillia. I think we will actually let this one die. We'll then sleep our other Lillia next round, and then we'll drop another one. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I think if we didn't have the second Lillia, we wouldn't bother. Yeah, we don't have the attack token, so it's a little bit worse, but we're still getting some good scaling down. Alrighty. I think I'll sleep this unit, because it's physically the attack anyways. Alright, so we could play any other card, but I think we can probably just attack and end. GG. Yeah, it's not too bad. Granted, that defense was a little lackluster there, but if we could also get some other effects, like anything that summons a unit at the start of the game, because then if it gets summoned, it's going to start off with that spirit, and then we're dropping Lillia, and she's actually buffing up other units. So anything that was summoning units at the start of the game would be really good for us. Midnight Raid, or like this champion's not bad, especially because we could abuse the fact that we're resummoning it constantly to get the Midnight Raid. But I think at a 4 cost, I don't know if we really care. I kind of like the Otterpuss, so I think we'll go here. I think this one's maybe a little bit expensive for us. Alright, 2-2, tough. I think we'll just grab the 2-2. That'll be nice. And yeah, we'll go for the shop. So we have Duelist. Drakehound should be deal damage equal to the amount of times you've attacked. That would be really good. Yeah, I do think they should rework Drakehound to make it just a little bit better, because right now there's almost no reason to take it. Like, I only have one build that kind of makes it work, at least as far as for Ambessa, and on pretty much anyone else I've not really seen anyone utilize it where another relic wouldn't be pretty much just as good. Like, there's a lot of builds that are like really trying to make it work, but if they added something that, yeah, every time you've attacked, you deal damage to the Nexus or the enemy units, like, that would actually be really good, where deal damage to the enemy Nexus if it's the first time you've attacked this round, If it's the second time you've attacked this round, then you deal damage to the enemy nexus and the enemy board, but it scales with every time either you've attacked the entire game or every time you've attacked with that unit. That way you're further trying to actually focus on the unit itself, potentially. Yeah, something to give it a little bit more uniqueness, a little bit more power, because right now it's just so weak. Let's get rid of pretty much all of these. I feel like it just doesn't work with Mbessa, and it isn't a general relic like Victor's. It's just lacking. Yeah, it's a problem that's not even the best relic for her. Like, there's some relics where, like the Yasuo one, where it's like, it's super simple and kind of boring, but it is really good, where if you're Yasuo, you get +1 starting mana, and then if you recall someone, they cost more. It's like, okay, you can really only utilize that on Yasuo, but it's really good on Yasuo because getting +1 mana with his 5-star, you can drop him turn 1. That's massive. So it's still worth using on Yasuo. But like with Mbessa, it's kind of like, why bother? It's not even like her best relic, and then it's almost useless on everyone else. Yeah, it's a bit sad. Honestly, even if it was a skill, it would already be a significant buff rather than just burst speed. Yeah, if it was a skill, at least it could synergize with some other champions. Exactly, there are specific relics that work with specific champs like Kate or Jace. Yes, and even like for Jace's, you can utilize it on other people. Like, people can utilize it just as a stat relic with this little bit of an extra bonus for getting the mana refill. Yeah, the Mbessa one is just rough. Anyone can say if I buy this relic is for playing this champ. Yeah, for Mbessa, there's kind of no reason. You don't need to get it at all, which is just sad. Let's, again, drop our Lillia. It is a pretty good turn 1. Alright, we do have extra Lilias. Yeah, I think we'll try to play one next turn. We still might take some damage from the attack. Because, yeah, we are getting rid of a blocker, which isn't the best. But, okay, we did have enough to actually end. GG. Nice. Yeah, so this build, we're kind of abusing it with the 6-star to be able to end very, very quickly, which honestly is pretty nice. Like, we're doing a lot of damage turn 1, so that is actually good. And it would be better if we had other units on the board. But even if we weren't trying to just end as fast as possible, this would be giving us really good scaling. I think we'll go here. Or we can go here. Yeah, that can be okay. But honestly, none of these we necessarily plan on playing. Let's go for the shop. Yeah, I think we can grab it. It's fine, I guess. It shouldn't change the game necessarily too much. Should just make it a little bit more interesting. We might get rid of Karina. Or the Dewdrop Harvest. Yeah, I think we'll actually get rid of this. We're kind of... Well... No, we'll get rid of Karina. Never mind. Alright, let's go for Fiora. And the good thing is, since we're attacking and can't die, even if they have Fiora, it won't really matter for our attack turn, at least. Let's actually hold on to the Concussive Palm. A stun could be pretty handy right here. Can't wait for the new expansion. Finished Arcane. How can you play every day because it's your job? Yes. You finished Arcane event or finished the show? I play every day regardless, even if I wasn't making content, just because I want to get the dailies done and get the rewards. But yeah, when I'm like on the weekend or I'm not having to actively make content, I'll normally just play, unless I need to test something out. I'll pretty much just do the dailies. I'll blast through them as fast as possible, and then I'll kind of chill out. So there's sometimes where, yeah, I'm not playing necessarily that much. But yeah, the event has been pretty nice to complete. The rewards feel really good. The event is really easy to complete, I feel. This week has been hard to play. I mean, this is always kind of the hardest time to play. I remember being really bad like last year as well. It's just because there's a really massive lull. There's nothing really new coming out. We have over a month without any content. Yeah, it's a little rough. Here, we'll drop Caitlyn because we can drop her... Oh, no, we can't. I wanted to drop Caitlyn because the mana deposit, you normally want to play this unit first. If we do that, though, we don't get our extra Lillia. So that kind of sucks. Alright, so... we could just put our Lillia to sleep. Yeah, I feel like we'll do that. Fiora will still attack. But, oh, it actually... Okay, I know if it hits Spell Shield, she still attacks. But I guess if she doesn't have the unit, that's good to know. Oh, our hand is too full. So we could drop another Lillia. I think we'll actually go for Caitlyn here, though.
Well, what have we here?
Having another Lillia next turn would probably be a bit better. And this way we could actually stun their Fiora. This is a boss fight, so we're going to heal up to full. So taking the extra damage here isn't bad. We'd like to have other units on the board to buff up. So yeah, here we're going to put Lillia to sleep so that the first unit we can play is another Lillia. And GG. Yeah, that's fine. Nice. Yeah, but about to run out of champions to level 30. Get 3 epic relics. Then it's just 5 fragments, daily grind. Yeah, that's kind of my struggle too, is trying to look through all the champions and being like, what is something interesting I can do with them? What's a build I haven't somehow thought of before? What is some way I can make, yeah, some interesting content for people that's different and people are going to want to watch? Because, yeah, this is always a pretty rough time. Hey, been getting back to Path of Champions after a few years and found your videos really helpful. You seem pretty kind. I do get envious of all the builds you can play, and here I am stuck with not all blue relics. I mean, it just takes time to finish out your account, or not account, but yeah, unlock things. But the game is pretty generous, and especially if you're just coming back, you get, like, if you don't have duplicates, you can get relics pretty quickly. So it just takes time. But glad my videos were able to help you out. I try to be kind to people. There's weeklies on Monday, other weeklies on Wednesday, Friday, Saturday needs something. That would be nice. What's new in this month? I mean, we had a patch a couple weeks ago, but we're not going to get anything new until January like 16th. So it's going to be a while. And yes, Conland, the game is very generous, maybe not with getting people to 6 stars, but if you're just trying to level up your champions and get especially all the rare relics, it's pretty good. I think here we'll go for the Hunter's Machete. This way we could actually drop our Lillia on the off turn, and then she'd be able to rally with the free attack, and we could attack again. So this will be pretty nice. Let's go here for a power. Disarmed, shield. We do play a couple spells. It's nothing crazy. Yeah, some of these can be fine, but we have 5 rerolls. Let's try to get something a little bit more interesting. I mean, that's kind of useless for us. Again, mostly just commons. Let's try to go again. Okay, having another unit at the start of the board, or start of the game, this will be really good. This triggers our 3-star. Right here, we summon a unit without playing it, so this gets Spirit twice. Then when we drop our Lillias and they attack, they'll be buffing this character up. So this will actually give us a good amount of extra damage. And they even have more health over power. So that's excellent. Let's go here for the champion item, so Stalker. The new Superman trailer just dropped. I heard, yeah, I saw like their teaser for their teaser trailer yesterday, which that'll be interesting. Yeah, I know you really disagree with the monetization of the game, Conlin, but I think it is very generous because you don't have to buy a lot of the stuff. Also, they're adding in the Glory Shop soon, hopefully within the next couple months, which is going to let people earn literally everything by playing the game. We do still need to wait and see how generous that shop specifically is, but that's the biggest issue with the game right now, and that shop is potentially going to solve it. The issue of not being able to earn everything in game. So, for a free-to-play game, it's pretty great. Let's get rid of these 3. The only problem is that champ relics are locked. Yeah, that's pretty much the one issue, is that people aren't able to earn champion. I mean, that's the biggest overall issue. There's some other issues with regional currencies, people not being able to earn them, or like getting 6-star materials for regions you can't get champions for. Like people have gotten 3 Targon Nova crystals. That is, yeah, an issue. I wish there was some protection so that couldn't happen. But the biggest overall issue is the fact that there's stuff in the game you can only get by spending money, and that's it. That has always been the biggest issue with the champion relics. But once they add the shop, as long as they don't make it super, super scummy, then that is going to be solving the biggest issue in the game. And I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, you have 4 PNZ Novas. I have like 2 Bilgewater and 2 Shurima. And I already have all Shurima and Bilgewater done, so I have 4 useless Novas as well right now. Let's go for our Lillia.
News from the Undercity ship, Detective Zane?
It's all in the report.
Alright, so we can attack like this, and that'll be a very nice amount of damage. We could save her, but I don't think it really matters. Alright, so wait, do we have another Lillia? Yes, we do. Sure.
News from the Undercity ship, Detective Zane?
So we will let this Lillia die. We'll use our burst speed sleep on this Lillia, and then we can attack again. With the scout, the free attack will give us a rally. Yeah, we'll go like this. Those are a little scary. But GG. Nice. Alrighty, all players draw 2. I mean, we're kind of overdrawing. I think we'll probably get the Otterpuss. Yeah, that'll be fine. Granted, we're pretty much just playing Lillia. Start a free attack. So this would give us the benefit of we could actually drop Caitlyn first, and then we could be able to drop our Lillia. But I think we'll just go for the Phage. The extra damage, I think, will be worth it, especially because since we're having multiple Lillias, any increase to her stats is kind of exponential. It's not just affecting her, it's affecting all copies of her. So that'll be pretty good. Last Breath Rally. Let's leave and see if there's like a... Okay, there is a shop, but I will probably go for the champion item. So let's try a reroll here. No, we're not going to be able to play that. Let's try one more. We're not going to kill that many units at start of combat, but we have the money, sure. Sparring Student could be fine, but I think we're okay. Let's honestly just go for Soldier. It's like we're already overkilling or being able to put tons of damage forward at the very beginning. We don't really need extra help. For being a free-to-play game in 2024, LOR is one of the best monetized games. I mean, I don't play a lot of mobile games or even free-to-play games in general, but I play a couple here and there. Yeah, generally I would say, yeah, LOR is very well done, and I'm not really gonna, complain about it. I think it's very good, and they're aware of their biggest issue. Once they solve that with the Glory Shop, then we're gonna be in a very good spot. Because, yeah, anytime people complain about not being able to get the relics, it's like, yeah, I totally agree. Also, we're just holding out for anyone that got hit by the ad. That's why I'm kind of just pausing here. Also, the Glory Shop will potentially fix one of the other biggest issues where, like I was saying before, you can get all of these materials for champions that you don't really care about. But with the Glory Shop, you'll actually be able to target, like, oh, I want to get stuff for Noxus. So I'll buy, like, the Noxus Golden Star Vessel. I played Gwent very, very briefly. I really liked Gwent in the actual game. When it came out on its own standalone game, I played it, briefly. I didn't like how it was all about buying card packs, and I was like, no. I mean, I remember Gwent having a bunch of stuff you had to buy in it, so... I haven't played Path of Exile 2 yet, no. Heroes of the Storm, yeah. And yeah, that's a very good point, Carthians. All of those games did pretty much die. Gwent is dead. Heroes of the Storm is... Like, people do still play it, but as far as any amount of relevance, it's pretty much dead. Let's get rid of Autopus and Concussive Palm. Holding on to the double gate Caitlyn guarantees we get our Lillia. Let's drop Lillia. Are you sure Gwent's still alive? I thought that game died a long time ago. Alright, let's attack like this. Yeah, this actually is doing really good turn 1 damage. We have another Lillia, so yeah, we'll put this one... actually, we didn't need to sleep it there. We need to sleep it next turn. Chat's distracting me. Alright, so yeah, we won't really have mana to drop our champion again. We could go for the double Caitlyn. Sure.
News from the Undercity ships to protect the Zane.
And then we can drop this one here. Alright, so we could put our Lillia to sleep, but now plain one kind of doesn't really matter. Let's drop this just for a blocker. And potentially same with this. We kind of just want to reduce down the damage we're taking. Yeah, let's just try to reduce this down a bit. So we're going to have a lot of units die right here, but it's not that big of a deal. We just wanted to not take a lot of damage, because they're pretty much about to die. Alright, we have 10 cards. Let's play some of these. Alright, GG. Alright, what have you been saying? Let's see. Which of the reveal champs are you the most excited for? Let's see. So I'm pretty excited for Rumble. I think Rumble has potential to be very interesting. The one I'm probably the most confident in would be Azir. I think Azir will be a lot of fun. Aurelia will be very fun as well. And then also Kale. I don't know who it's hard to say who I'm the most excited for now, because it's all really just going to be depend on how they utilize the champion, what star powers they have, and things like that. But those ones I was all very excited for. Some of the other ones like Karma or Seraphine, it's like, yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine, but I'm not like crazy. Not sure about Gwent, but here's the store is running. Anyways, my point is there's actually free-to-play games out there. I mean, sure. But if this game, this game is already struggling to survive, if this game was still what it was when it launched, and there was pretty much no way to monetize it, the game would flat out be dead. So it really is, would you rather have a game that has some amount of monetization in it, or would you want to have no game at all? Because for this game, that's the choice that there was, which is unfortunate, but yeah, that's kind of it. Hey, Torcat. Yeah, I was sad that you weren't here yesterday, but I really like the Ahri build, and the build we're doing right now is directly inspired by that, so definitely kudos to you. But you can still play this game without spending a penny and have like 95% of the best builds. Yeah, you can still fully play this game, do very well, and not have to spend any money to get there. And there's still plenty of builds, and honestly, like, the best builds, you don't really need them in order to clear the high-level content. Even now, HOTS has 700 viewers on Twitch. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad it's still somewhat surviving. That's nice. Yeah, HOTS is something that, here's the storm that is. Almost once a year, I'll download it, play it for a couple weeks, because it is a very fun, chaotic, good time. It's pretty much when I want to play League, but for League, it's much more stressful because you have to take it, in my opinion, much more seriously. But for Heroes of the Storm, yeah, it's fun to just drop in, play for a bit. So yeah, I'll normally play that like for a week or two every year. This game almost died because it was so free to play. Yes, it was. Slay this Spire 2 will save 2025. I played the first one a little bit, but I never like beat it or anything like that. I was going back from university yesterday, saw the notification of stream on Discord saying that we're doing Strength and Stone Ahri. I was like, no. Oh, sad. I mean, the VOD is already up or will be up later today. But yeah, it was really good. It was very good at making me just think about the Relic in a totally different way. Let's grab the Green Glade Lookout. And let's see. Champion item. Focusing Crystal will give us a little bit of scaling. Augment does almost nothing for us. Vampiric Scepter for a bit of sustain, but not like that low. I think we'll go for Focusing Crystal just for a little bit of extra stats. And let's see. So we have 4 copies of that. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of the 4 copies of Green Glade Lookout. Not a bad card. We just want to reduce down our deck as much as possible. All right, let's go for a Viego.
No power in this world can stop me.
Let's see. Let's get rid of this and that one right there. I'm hoping that with the new art, thanks to Project K, LOR PvP will come back from the dead. I mean, I kind of doubt it. Oh, that's bad luck. Yeah, I don't really think so. Because especially the devs have been not encouraging that at all. So it's, yeah, unlikely, hopefully, but yeah, I doubt it. Any new champs are coming in January. We should get new champions in January, yes. We don't have any, we're not going to know what champions until like the day before the patch or 2 days. So we could drop Caitlyn, we get 2 copies. Sure, I suppose.
From the Undercity ship to take its aim.
Oh, they actually struck with their power. That's actually nice. Sure, we can drop this as well. So not the biggest attack, because they both got pretty hurt there. But we'll be able to drop our giant Lillia this next round. Yeah, sadly she rolled the cost increase.
Let's face the world's break together thing. Go on, dance. Keep it nice. Where things are strong.
GG. Yeah, this is another champion that Strength of Stone works very well on. Guess is Mel right? Mel will come, but I don't think she's going to be for a little while, because since she's a new champion, they're going to have to do a level up for her. They're going to add in all the new stuff that they were trying not to do. So it's going to take them longer to finish her. So I don't think we'll get her for a little while. Lillia is nutty, my second favorite after Volibear. All right, so this was a lot of fun and did actually do better again than I was really thinking. This gives you very good scaling, and we were able to end matches incredibly quickly there. Now, if you don't have Lillia at the 6 stars, I still think this will be fine. Now, you don't need to really go for the same build then, especially with the Death's Foil, because that is more tiered towards the 6 star. But overall, really good, great scaling, gives you a lot of damage. But even if the match goes on longer, we can still keep putting our units to sleep, resummon them, and just further help their scaling. So overall, another champion that's able to utilize the Strength of Stone that I hadn't really considered before. Yeah, that was pretty good. And again, shout out to Tora, because I never would have thought about using Strength of Stone this way, like constantly resummoning champions to just get that buff going. But that actually worked out very well. Let's see. The next couple aren't really going to be any crazy builds, just champions I haven't really played for a little while. So we're going to go for Kayn, because a lot of people have been talking about him recently. And we're going to go not for a Strength of Stone build this time. We're going to go for Found Fortune. This is probably my favorite Kayn build. Not saying it's necessarily the best, because you could go for a build. We go for like Starforged Gauntlets or Strength of Stone, stuff like that. But this is a lot of fun. It's great because you drop Kayn, he gets 2 strikes off, and then he immediately recalls. You play him again as a 0 cost. He gets those 2 strikes off again, but then both times you're playing him, he's triggering that Found Fortune, giving you 2 4-cost champions, which you either get the Defector, actually they're both Noxine Defector or Ranger Knight Defector. I didn't really realize they both were Defectors. But you get one of those, well, you get one of each, potentially. You give them Epic Item, reduce them down to 0. So when you drop Kayn, you're getting 3 big units on your board. And it's a massive swing in tempo in your favor, and it's pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this. I'm not really going to be pushing champions too hard this time after that Vi run, which was absolutely awful. Who do we want to go for? I mean, we could always go for Galio again. Galio can be pretty fun. Do Arcane Warwick. What is Warwick? 4.5. Both players' created cards cost 1 less. Deal 1 to the player's Nexus. Sure, we can do one of these. Yeah, we did Vi into the Arcane Acel, and it was pretty rough. It took very long. All right, let's go for power here, see what we can get. Credit cards cost 1 less. Hold them off actually wouldn't be too bad for us. I think we have some created cards, but I feel like we could do better. Again, hold them off's not bad. If they use the attack token, Frostbite, the strongest enemy, get it vulnerable. The vulnerable part of that would actually be decent. I think let's try one more though. Grant your strong ally 2/2 for each unit you've slain. This will be fun because we are trying to kill units. Sure, that can give us some nice extra scaling. Azir can be fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this here. Rekindler or Spells Chest. We can go for the Spells Chest, I guess. So check out the Academy. Yeah, that Vi one was terrible. It took like an hour and a half, was miserable the whole way. Let's... yeah. Get rid of that one. And even the Starlord Stomper. It will be fun if we actually summon the Sun Disc, and yeah, that'll actually work for Azir. It's weird starting with 2 mana. I'm so used to starting with more. I think let's attack. And they can't even block, right? Because of the Fearsome. Let's drop the free Azir. Yeah, we can let him get a kill, get rid of the quick attack unit. Yeah, I wasn't really considering the Sun Disc just because it almost never gets summoned. Do we want to go for like Sandcrafter? I think let's drop this here. So we can get a couple kills going.
Now I've lost my place.
Let's actually buff this one up just so we can get another kill. Alright, we'll go ahead and pass. Yeah, we're doing fine, but we're gonna get Arcane going, which will be very good.
The child is gone. The killer remains. I will not yield.
Safety mode. Didn't build one.
Oh, we might actually have all of our 4 costs already, although I guess we have 1 new 4 cost.
You are the tool. I am the weapon.
So yeah, we get a lot of kills going, and then we get all of these 4 cost units.
My blade is yours. You have done well.
Sure, we can drop this here. It's just, oh, it's such a good swing in tempo for you. All right, let's go ahead and get our scout attack off.
Your emperor commands. Greater things await. Time to obey your master.
Alright. GG. Yeah, the faded unit is massive. Every time I play a Constellation champion that I don't have mana gem for, think to myself, I could have done X now if I had the mana gem. Yeah. It is weird. It's like playing at 4 speed, and then you go back down, you're like, oh man, I'm playing so slowly. You have exactly one ally, granted 3/3. This for a 2-cost can be decent. Yeah, reducing this down is nice. Getting more copies of it is decent. And University of Piltover. The foe summons the University of Piltover. Oh, who would have thought? Round start, discard your hand. Create 3 random cards in hand. Grant the bleeding. Yeah, actually having the Nasus power is pretty big here. Let's get rid of the Startled Stomper, and I think we'll stick with the Saga Seeker because of that standalone. Well, we could drop both these to ramp up a little bit faster, which would also be decent.
Peace is a trail painted with blood.
Oh, that has a bunch of items on it. Destroyed, create a copy of me, so you can't get rid of it. Gets a encroaching mist. And enemies have -1.
Can't make art without a little spark.
I think we will drop the Dune Keeper just for the extra ramp next round.
Soldier, I am ready.
Figures, they don't let us get any kills. Oh well. Alright, let's go for our Azir.
Your emperor has returned.
Do we want to drop this? I mean, one more unit to block could be pretty good. Alright, let's see. So we could have that one block there. Suppose we'd have a Azir block here. We can let... Well, if we let this one die, we don't get the extra mana for our Kayn.
Are you the one?
I think we'll actually just take the hit because it's not going to be a big deal. Although we could actually go like here and here to actually get 2 kills. Then our Azir is going to get a lot bigger. Yeah, that can be fine. Alright, let's drop our Kayn.
You are the tool. I am the weapon. I will not
That reducing power is actually kind of countering us a little bit.
The child is gone. The killer remains.
Yeah, I actually look forward to Kayn getting a Constellation. He can be pretty fun.
Master Darkin.
And I love the fact we just drop all these units and they both have Scout now. Alright, so... they could die. But I kind of don't think we care about them. Let's just, yeah, get as much damage down as we can. Alright, so not quite ending, but we're obviously in a very good position. Alright, let's go here. So killing that... yeah, I don't like that Abyss alive. We might try to kill that after. Although, what is that looking like? Yeah, I think we'll go here first. Oh, man. Yeah, the 0 attack Sand Soldier. Yeah, we're not going to be big enough to kill that unit even with the Furious Wielder. Although, this one's not even equipped. I suppose we could do this. So it's still going to get a strike off, which will be annoying. But we can kill it right here. I love the amount of passive sustain we get.
Give me your power, strangers of doom!
Alright, we'll go ahead and just attack. Don't really want to do a scout attack. Thinking they shouldn't be able to stop us. Yeah, GG. Warwick, yeah, we're going for the Warwick adventure. Nasus was surprisingly fun to play after I heard him being so bad. I love bonking the enemies. He can have a fun build if you focus on Siphoning Strike. It's just that his starting deck is pretty bad. Like, especially when he came out. They've tweaked it a little bit since then, but especially when he came out, I think it was the worst starting deck in the game. And I thought it was kind of a bit of a meme because he had part of almost every other champion's support package, pretty much except his own. So there was like Renekton followers in there was Sivir followers in there. I think there might have been like a Zillion follower. It was just like everyone else. Let's see. We can go for the Dark and Aegis. That'll be pretty nice. Yeah. Item shop. We have 300 or 600 gold. Let's go for the shop, see if we can get something fun here. Spirit's Refuge can be okay. Armed to the Teeth will be very nice. We're pretty much playing 4-star Kayn. Let's see. So we could get this out of the pool of ones to get, but honestly, it's not terrible. Yeah, I actually like our deck overall. I don't mind having this. Once you've equipped an ally, I mean, we might get rid of this one. I feel like I like our other cards that are cheap, and then I like our other cards that are a little bit more expensive. We don't really need the Shadow Fiends. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Oh, yeah. We'll just troll people with the title a little bit. I wonder if False Friend could make it into a starting deck. Sounds like a good addition. I forget which one False Friend is. Let's go with Mbessa. It is going to be funny if just all the equipment decks get the exact same 4-star. I mean, it's kind of hard to complain because it is such a good 4-star for them. Let's get rid of the Ranger Knight, and we can hold on to the other two. The Fiddle Follower that decreases attack. Oh. Yeah, that one's... If you mean for Nasus, that could be decent. Let's drop this because it's kind of the only thing we can play. And yeah, attacking's not going to do anything. Their Mbessa's just going to kill us. Alright, drop a 0 for free.
Cold, I'm hungry, and there's rocks in me boots.
So we could buff him up. Or we just kill Mbessa quickly before she challenges and kills one of our units. We can kill that one, and then we'll not bother with any of those. Let's give this one a item. And sure, let's go ahead and kill that. And this will be a nice amount of damage.
I've got the reins.
Yeah, the Nasus plus Kayn combo is pretty great.
Join the hunters, they
All Shurima champs should have a do X and complete the Sun Disc or something. I mean, yeah, all the Ascended champions, that would be very nice for them to have. And hopefully they'll have that. They should have the... this is the last nice of their star powers. Me wants. Goodness, that was having a stroke reading that. Let's drop our Kayn.
They will fear my name. The rage, let it loose.
All right, let's go for our Kayn again.
You are the tool. I am the weapon.
Goodness, that's a lot of reforge. Oh my word. That's a lot of reforging they're doing over there. Yeah, sometimes my dyslexia struggles, especially when people are typing fast. So we can drop both of these.
Empires are built on ambition and servitude.
So we give this 2 health, but he would still die. Yep, rip.
Master Darkin, my blade is yours.
You
All right.
have done well, my faithful servant.
So we could go for the scout attack, but again, we could just attack and end. So, GG. Mana gem plus a way to level 3 is quasi-reliable. I mean, yeah, they need to add some way for all those champions to ascend. All right, we'll pause just for anyone that got stuck in the ad break. The 6-star should be champ-specific more than in general power. Yeah. Like, the way they did the Nasus one is decent. Other than the fact that it was bugged for like a year. The problem is he almost never hit that point. But I feel like if they tweak Nasus and give him a little bit of a better deck, it could be possible to get that more reliably. What could Nasus 6-star be? I wouldn't be upset if they did something with like Siphoning Strike. Like maybe when you play a champion, they cast Siphoning Strike on the strongest or weakest unit. So pretty much giving your units like a better version of it. Why do you call him 4 stars? Did I miss out? We're pretty much just joking with the fact that we got Armed to the Teeth, which is currently all the equipment decks that have a constellation have this as their 4-star. Imagine Nasus 6-star be like 2/2 to the whole board and Sundisk at kill 5. I mean, that would be decent, but a little boring. Here we'll go for a Colossal Hammer. Really nice to buff up our Kayn's attack so that he can try to kill more units. That'll be very, very good. Let's grab this here. That's so stupid. Okay, well, just gonna get Nasus' 3-star again. So grant your strongest ally 4/4 for each unit you've slain this round. And I guess we're gonna summon 2 Sun Discs. That's so stupid. Oh, but that'll be fun. Let's try to go here for another power. Maybe we can get it like 3 times. Let's go for Rowdy Crowd. That is one thing I do like about these adventures, is that you can get the exact same power multiple times. Let's see. Let's give it to both of these, because we want them to have them in our deck so that Kayn can draw them. Let's drop this one here.
Not exactly legal, but it is exactly awesome.
Thing is, we just really need to get kills.
Shurima never fell. It only awaited my return.
We'll let this go off first, and then we're going to go for a Furious Wielder. I guess we could maybe pass and bait them into attacking. All right, there we go. We get 2 kills. GG easy. And now this unit is going to be absolutely massive. Let's drop this for the 1 extra mana. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. We could pass and wait for them. But I mean, this is going to need the double kills anyway. Actually, no, he's going to scale up. Regardless, we're just going to drop and kill this unit. Well, I guess... Oh, my word. We're not going to, yeah, level him before we attack.
Brothers in blood, once again. Servants to no master.
Alright, let's attack, get some damage down, we'll level up our Kayn. Sadly, all of our stats got wiped away a little bit.
Glorious sacrifice.
Yay, they played someone. More kills for us.
The killer remains. Only what Noxus made us. Master Darkin, my blade is yours.
You have done well, my faithful servant.
Alright, let's go ahead and drop this here. Although I guess if we go the other way, we can do more damage.
Your emperor commands.
Alright, almost ending. Alright, let's just attack and GG. Can we actually see how close we are? No. No counter, sadly. Alright, GG. Yeah, I love this Kayn build. The biggest thing that makes Nasus feel like Nasus is the Siphoning Strike. So if they added some more elements to really focus on that and build around that, like the most fun I always have when I'm playing Nasus is focusing on a Siphoning Strike build where you're just getting crazy scaling and you're just striking enemy units. So trying to focus that on his constellation I think would be good. Do you think the formidable item suits him? For Kayn, yeah, it can work pretty well for you. Here we can get the Darkin Aegis. I think that will be fine. Alright, after you spend 6 more mana, alright, that's never going to happen. I think let's go for a reroll, try to get something a little bit more interesting. Because I feel like we're probably not going to really benefit from any of these too much. The first time you play a spell, refill spell mana up to its cost. Grant a random ally 1/1 for each ally that died last round. First time you play an ally with a different subtype than other allies. I mean, we'll get like Cultist, Ascended Bird, so Azir would have a little bit of cost reduction. We could play Azir turn 1. That wouldn't be too bad. He has Darkin, and these have Cultist, so it'd give us a little bit of cost reduction. Lighting the way could be good, but yeah, I think we can drop this. Being able to get both of our champions on the board 1 round earlier will be nice. Honored Lord could be fun. Yeah, let's go here for Barkeep. His 6-star should be enemies get -1/1 for every slain unit. Or for X unit slain. I mean, the issue with that is I feel like you're just going to end up feeling like another version of Vex. Like, obviously not spell-based, but that's really his, like, whole gloom mechanic. I don't think I would want that for his 6-star. Yeah, I agree with Long, where making his 2nd-star power better, where it's like, maybe enemies have -1 at every round start, or something else that's able to do more than just -1. But I don't think I'd want that for his 6-star. Now, they could also give him a 5-star. So his, yeah, 2-star could just be the -1. The 5-star could be doing something like enemies have -1/1 for every slain unit. Although I think you can't do like 1/1, because then that really is just gloom. So just reducing down their power, I think, is fine. Let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of one of the Darkened Lodestones. We'd like to get our Azir. All right, nice. So we can drop him for free.
Karima, your emperor has returned.
We could actually go for standalone to give him another 3/3. Sure, let's actually drop this here to give him a couple extra stats.
Greater things
Let's have
await.
him attack, and then when they block him... So this would give us 3/3, but he's still gonna die, because this is gonna bring us up to 8 health. So we could get a double strike off. Yeah, let's attack like this. So we'll get multiple kills, but we're not gonna have any units die or live. Yeah.
Arise.
We're getting kills, not having anyone survive though. Are they gonna get buffed up and then die? Yeah.
Put a spring in your step and
Alright, we'll go ahead and pass. We don't have any units. Yeah, I suppose we could have killed the other one and then have him survive. Yeah, that would have been fine. This one got a big buff. Let's drop that there. Let's go for the challenger. Was not thinking, yeah. Was not thinking too clearly there. Let's get rid of this bigger unit. This one has more power. Sure.
Look alive now, side by side.
let's take this outside. Human and a thought. Oh. Only I can quell the wind.
That's a little rude. So we could use standalone here, but I think we'd rather have another sand crafter on the table. But we could still buff it up, so this will be fine.
In a grain of sand. Crumble, dust on the winds.
I think we can take the hit, or we can try to block here. I think we'll let it go through and try to sustain up later. Yeah, our lack of draw is really coming in to fight us right now. But we can drop this guy here. As he already has challenger. Alright, so we can kill that one right there. We can go ahead and kill this one.
In a deer's name.
Bob says I gotta break you.
Alright, we'll drop this guy.
Die when I am ready.
And then go right here.
Break their spirit and their soul.
I'm glad they didn't attack, because yeah, we don't have too many ways to get through. We could drop our Darken. I think we will just get an extra kill. Although we're gonna get... Oof. Both of these two are wanting to summon Sand Soldiers, and then one of them is also summoning a Dragonling.
I am ready.
Alright, let's get rid of this one. Yeah, the unit will die, but that can be fine. Or we can go like this. It'll be okay. We're gonna leave room for all of the other units. Not that they're gonna be massive, but
Magic starts with me.
gives us a little bit of sustain. Oh, that's sad. Oh yeah, we have these massive units, but we don't have Overwhelm. Okay, we finally have something good. Let's drop these two here. We're gonna pass and let them play something. All right, let's drop Arcane. He can get leveled, give us some more draw going.
Will not yield.
All right, so we got the Sun Disc twice, double Sun Disc. I think we'll still open with Kayn.
I am the weapon.
And we can go for our Azir.
River is sand and sky, past and present. With this glory eternal. It is time.
Alrighty. Do we want to go for a Defector? I mean, kind of doesn't matter at this point. Alright, GG. At least we got the double Sun Disc. Yeah, we had the double attack. We had so much overkill damage. Oh yeah, there's so many soldiers burned there. We were summoning so many. Getting this, I don't think is going to work for our Found Fortune. Highest card that costs less my base cost. So it would pretty much mean we're just not getting this anymore. As far as him drawing it, which means we're only going to get the Sandcrafter or the Noxian Defector. I think I'm still fine with that though, over the other two. Yeah, let's do that. Honored Lord or Shop. I think we'll go for the Honored Lord. So, Farsight. Either getting our Azir turn 1 or Arcane. I think we'll go for Kayn. Kayn is still more important, even though Azir is fun, and we could drop him turn 1. We want to be sure to have Arcane. Let's see. I don't think we'll heal. Yeah, standalone, we're almost never able to play this. So yeah, we can get rid of that. And let's go for Warwick. This can be okay. We can technically drop this turn 1, so that wouldn't be too bad if we wanted. And we could actually, yeah, we could drop a equipment as well. All right, that doesn't look too bad. Ooh. I'm worried they're not going to block it all, but we'll risk it. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Oh well. I was hoping we could get both. But that worked out very well for us. I think let's just try to kill him so he can't get any blood hunts. Although I guess they'll just drop another Warwick if they have one. If we drop Dunekeeper, I feel like there's a high likelihood that they just kill him right away. Now we'll risk it.
My first big mission. I thought you were working the Goldwood.
I thought you were it in Wilton.
Let's see how they attack. Alright, that's a little boring. Let's go ahead and kill their Warwick again. I don't really like them having him on the board. Alright, we have plenty of units for Kayn to be able to get kills on.
You are the tool. I am the weapon. I will not yield.
Yeah, this build is going to be even better once he actually gets a real constellation and can get the extra starting mana.
They will fear my name.
The world's in a
grain of sand.
A desert to bury our food.
Alright, so we could do a scout attack and get a lot of extra damage, but we already are overkilling them a lot. They have, like, no mana. GG. Oh, nice. A real one wasn't this 4-star Kayn. It's 4-star Kayn, but not 5-star. Although it would be hilarious if we got mana gem and then we could just say 5-star Kayn. You have no idea how excited I am for Kayle and Path of Champions. It's what I've been waiting for. Kayle would be pretty awesome. Iceborne would be decent. Extra stats is honestly fine. I think we will go for the Scout. Again, we could focus on Azir, but this is a Kayn run. Yeah, they're not often not going to have that many units. We're normally killing them, so Scout will be nice. So Arm to the Teeth, Frost Shot. This is actually nice, but Arm to the Teeth is just too funny to pass up. We've gotten like 4 powers, or I guess 5, and they're like all the same. So we have double Boon and double Arm to the Teeth. This is a silly, silly game. Let's go for Sump Monument. Azir run, Kayn run, we all know this is a Nasus run. We can get rid of Kayn because we know we're going to draw him. And yeah, the rest are fine. Dropping Azir for free, that's nice. I think we will go for the extra mana so we can actually drop Kayn next round.
Together, you are children of Shurima.
Yeah, we could drop this unit, but I think I want to buff up our Azir.
Destiny calls. Your emperor commands.
Aw, they didn't block with anyone. That's sad. I think we'll... Yeah, I think we'll bank the mana. Alright, at least we have units to kill. That's always the worst, is when it's just nothing for you to kill when you drop your Kayn.
You dare.
Yeah, we can let that unit die. Also, if we get another copy of Kayn, his champion spell, that free attack, would give us a rally, which would be pretty good.
I'd raise 1,000 soldiers to fight.
Yeah, we'll still drop this.
Empires are built on ambition and servitude.
Alright, let's drop this one right here. We'd like to have more units with scout attacks going off. Challenger, quick attack. Sure. Alright, so we can go ahead and attack like this. Sadly, we won't be able to end, but it'll still be good. Alright, 741. Not terrible. Oh, goodness. Alright, GG. Nasus will get the same support champ power as Fiddle, right? The strike enemy nexus. That would be nice, yeah. 6 damage to my 39 health unit, yeah. Alright, let's go for Chemtech. We'll still get rid of Kayn. And yeah, I like all the rest of these, especially because we can drop this turn 1 if we want. And we even have a 1-cost equipment. That is looking very good for us. Well, that sucks. Because if we had the chance to give the equipment, it would have been massive for us. And now we have no units. Well, rip. Feels bad. Oh, right, that one can't attack. Alright, let's drop our Kayn, start getting some kills going.
Drown in shadow. They will fear my name.
Let's drop a couple of these first.
Stand in a mighty
Master Darkin, my blade is yours.
You have done well, my
So-
faithful servant.
We could pop his spell shield. It's like I'd like to save this for another round. So we get the free attack. But yeah, if we go like this, we'll be able to kill him, so I think it's probably worth it. It's kind of messing up our scout attack, but at least we're getting a kill.
light stirs. Look alive now.
Alright, hopefully draw another copy of Kayn. That would be very nice. Not quite.
The world's in a grain of sand.
Alright. This should be GG. Yep. Oh, nice.
Taste of their teeth.
What if they give him when your ally dies, deal 1 to the enemy nexus? I mean, yeah, that would be not really the greatest for Nasus, because you don't actually have like that many units of your own side die. What do you mean by 4-star Kayn? Sorry, I'm late. We had the... Where is it? Armed to the teeth. So that's the 4-star of all the equipment decks currently. Alright, that was a lot of fun. A very cheesy run. Not only getting double armed to the teeth, but getting double boon of the Ascended. And we were actually able to do some of that restored Sun Disc at one point. Yeah, Nasus and the Kayn powers together actually go very, very well. Overall, though, Kayn is a lot of fun. This is still my favorite build. It is a little bit slower, but once you drop him, you just have such a massive swing in tempo. It's so good at closing out the game. And Kayn can struggle with having enough cards to draw, but dropping him and then getting 2 other cards really helps fix that major weakness. But yeah, Kayn is still a lot of fun. Really look forward to him getting a constellation. Yeah, that was pretty cheesy. All right, last up, we are gonna try our Veigar. Just because we haven't played him, I don't think, for a little while. All right. So what we're going to do is go for Pack Powder, Swain's Raven Army, and Big Guns. This way, we're going to get the Plunder off immediately. We can then drop Veigar right away, which is really, really nice. And then Big Guns, just having nice power, so if our Veigar is ever taken off the board, we're still having that extra damage on our Darkness, but this is just helpful to level up our Darkness a little bit faster. Although, I suppose we could go for Chemtech Duplicator. Bought the Swain Relic, I can have turn 1 Veigar. Nice. Yeah, it is really good. Yeah, this actually is a little interesting. We could go for the Big Guns, but Chemtech Duplicator is just so good for closing out games. I'm not actually sure if we want to go for it. Yeah, I feel like I threw this together earlier, but now that I'm thinking about it, normally Chemtech is just so important. Yeah, I think we'll actually swap that out and go for Duplicator. So his star powers, just in case you don't know, round start, create darkness, and hand that cost nothing. And our darknesses are burst. Pretty simple and straightforward. I wonder if his 4-star is going to be all your spells and skills deal 2 extra damage. That'd be interesting. But let's go ahead and grab our Veigar. I think we don't have that much time left. I don't want another situation where we have a run go into like an hour and a half. So I think we'll just do something simple and just go for the Galio one. Should be pretty fun. Should be able to get through it relatively quickly. Let's drop that, and then we'll also drop a quick ad break. So if you need to go to the bathroom, get a drink, go ahead and do that right now. You have about a minute and a half. Since I've been permanently playing 6-star Victor for the Swain Relic, yeah, it's pretty good. Arcane Karma, chilling a nice piece of hell. Yeah, Arcane Karma is the worst. It does feel like a punishment to play that one. Like, unless you're going in with like a 6-star champion that can just absolutely obliterate it, it's a bad time. Yeah, never going there again if I can help it. Yeah, I need to go to get some editing done right after this. Arcane and Nivea, you mean? Pretty much. When will they release Arcane 2? And had to go through that. Yeah, that was sad when they added rewards back. It was like, oh no, we have to go back and clear it again. And they say they added it back into the game in the future. And it was, yeah. That'll be kind of a sad day when that happens. All the other adventures will be great, but that one is not the best. All right, everyone should be getting back. Let's go ahead and grab a power here. Elemental wins. Not going to complain with that. I feel like we can just go 4-star Veigar, because I think there's a high likelihood he gets us as 4-star. Let's go for Vanguard. Yeah, pretty much. Let's get rid of the tenor, and we can hold on to the rest. We know we're going to draw our Veigar because he's the only champion we have. So yeah, we can drop him right away. If they had a unit, we could play the darkness because we're going to get another one, but... And we can attack and just get a little bit of damage down. I hope that when Veigar gets his constellation, his 4th star will be like Victor's 4th star. Then I will swap Swain's Relic for Frozen Tomb, my beloved of turn 1 Veigar. I mean, Victor's 4th star is just your... Wait. No, I'm thinking of the Heimerdinger one. The Heimerdingers, your created units have 1/1. Goodness, what is the Victor 4th star now? He doesn't have armed gearheads. That's Jace's 4th star. Oh, when he plays spell, deal damage. Right. Thank you. I was thinking of all the other champions. I was like, I remember everyone else's 4th star. Spellburn would be kind of interesting. Let's go for our... I was going to say Catalyzer, but let's actually go for the Wizard.
How fare the preparations, oh understudy? Just a few more pages, Lord.
And then here we can go for the Twisted Catalyzer.
They will be ready soon.
Just drop a couple of these. And now we're already leveled.
Bring me your darkness by 7, comrade.
Alright, GG. Solution is simple. 4th star Veigar being perfected mana flow. Oh, man. I mean, honestly, they might do something similar like that to Karma. They're gonna have to give her some amount of ramp, or just trigger her level up effect. I mean, they honestly could do that. So they've already talked about adding different version of champions to the game. As far as like for Fiora, instead of ending the game when she levels, it's more like doing a certain amount of damage to the enemy nexus. For Karma, they could have it where you'd level up in a different way. So that is something that they could do. Spell shield, barrier. Sure, we can get this, but honestly, I don't really care about any of these. Support champion. I'd love Fiddlesticks. Please be Fiddlesticks. Okay. None of these are Fiddlesticks. Sad. LeBlanc, Anivia. Avalanche would be a little bit funny because you deal so much damage. Let's try a reroll, I believe. Come on, Fiddlesticks. I haven't actually seen Fiddlesticks in a while, which is a little sad. I think we might go for Rise, just for this delve into the past. That being said, though, like both of these have spells and skills that deal a lot of damage. So that could be fun. But I think we'll go here. We're getting this at the start of the game, so a draw 3. So I can try to get our Veigar. And then we can also go for Delve. Yeah, we'll try to go for Rise. I vote for Misfortune. Sorry. Rekindler, War Chefs. I always want to say War Chiefs. Just my dyslexia. Let's... Yeah, we can go for Soldier. It would be funny, yeah, for Aurelian Soul they did give him Perfected Mana Flow. Yeah, it would be... It would actually... would fit. Let's get rid of this one. Get rid of Roadmaker, get rid of Friendship. Alright, drop that. I love the free removal we just get every round. Oh, it's so good. And against certain opponents, they don't have that many units. It's just so punishing. So this will give us another darkness. They might get a big attack here. Sure, we'll drop this here.
Just a few more pages, Lord Veigar, then doom.
Huh, I thought it'd be worse, to be honest. Alright, they're out of mana.
Did you call me?
So we can reduce down the damage we're taking a little bit.
Seal the room, score the pages. Minions, hold the page still.
Alright, so now we're leveled. We could wait and play some of these next round. It's like, we could do a decent amount of damage this round, just drop a darkness to kill them. Let's go for this guy.
Bring your sample here and play off the lightning.
And yeah, we'll go ahead and attack like this. And we'll just drop a darkness next round and be able to end. I guess, yeah, Chemtech Duplicator. We're kind of killing them a little bit too fast right now. Oh well. GG. Protoporo, Splinter Soul. I think we'll get this just because it's cheap. A cool idea for Veigar's 6-star. When darkness kills a unit, cast it on face and create a 0-cost darkness in hand. Or something else that could be like kind of a spin-off of that is when your darkness kills a unit, recast it on the weakest enemy. And so that way you can pretty much... It would pretty much be turning your darkness spells into Pike, where you just cast one darkness and it cascades until it's tried to kill literally everyone. and then you could add a caveat similar to the Jace power, where when there's no units, it then goes on the Nexus. So like it tries to hit everyone, and then it hits the Nexus if there's no one. Pike spell edition, yeah, it is definitely like pretty much stealing its whole concept from Pike, but that would be pretty fun. Yeah, I think it'd be a good way to like take your idea and I think make it work a little bit better, but still keep the core concept. Also kind of feels like Vex. Yes and no. They're still having that cascading effect, but this is like a actual spell going off and just hitting target after target, which I think would feel different than the Gloom effect, because also the Gloom effect, it's only going to kill someone if they're actually at like 1 health. Whereas this, you could have a Darkness really ramp up and just nuke another target. So that would be an interesting way to do it. Let's go for, yeah, War Chefs. Yeah, we'll just go for the heal, I guess. And then let's cut a card here. I think let's actually get rid of Friendship. We don't need Friendship. Let's go for Zoe. I think that's kind of the perfect card to cut for Veigar. Although he seems like he has friends, but I guess they're more just his minions. Let's hold on to Delve into the Past, get rid of everything else. We're just trying to make sure we can get our Veigar. Alright, we didn't get him. So we'll be able to use this to try to draw him, but even if we do draw him, we're not going to be able to play him this round. So I think we might actually go for Twisted Catalyzer. Just so we can, yeah, make sure we can do this. I think I'll wait until they're done playing stuff. Let's drop this here. When I'm played, if I'm unique, activate your other world runes. Heal allied rise your Nexus. Draw 1, sure. And of course, we draw another rise. Yep, I was thinking they were going to drop her. Always just kill her as soon as possible. They're going to play another one. Oh, no. Yeah, we can let this one die. Oh, sad. I see 3 unique world runes to level him. It is interesting. So even if we go for a Delve into the Past, for one, we have too many cards, but we're not actually going to still be able to play our Veigar. I think let's drop this here.
Joey, look what I found. They're made of stars and fake stars. Ooh.
Kill that there. Kill this here. We're kind of just waiting and trying to kill all their units. Actually, that's another thing they could do for Veigar's star power. His 4th star literally could just be the explosive finale. That would actually be really good. Alright, let's drop this. Rune Prison. I think we'll go for this one. And now we can actually drop our Veigar. Oh, I'm so glad he didn't die right there. I don't really want him actually playing a bunch of cards. I think let's try to just get some stuff out of hand. Oh my word. Sure, let's drop this and just hit their Nexus. Well, That's a little unfortunate for us. I think let's drop this one here.
Pain is coming. More pages, more pain.
Yeah, I'm fine with killing their 2 units, even if it sacrifices both of ours. We can actually just take the hit. This is fine. Take the hit, drop Veigar. We're leveled. GG. Oh, man. That was a little rough. I've got a very bad idea trying to force Rise plus second discount on created for Echo on Fiddle Adventures. Veigar's 6 should be when you kill an enemy with darkness, give darkness +1 power. I think that would be a good element to add into it. I don't think that should be the entire 6-star, but I think if they had like some effect and then that was tied on under it, that could be really nice. That could be, yeah, cool to have another way to scale it up. That could be good. The amount of people we baited into thinking Kayn has a 4th star is insane and hilarious. I mean, most of them seems like they knew he didn't have one, but it's still, they were curious enough. They're like, I need to check it out and see. Let's see. I think we'll go for Dragon's Tooth just for a little bit of extra stats. Let's see. What can we get here? Disarmed, hold them off. Both of these are fine. Allied buffs are permanent. I think let's try to go for something a little bit more fun. Alright, fine. We'll go for Vanguard Lookout. Honored Lord, sure. So, Mist Wraith. Alright, we have Veigar. We can... yeah, reroll most of these. We'd like to get our other 2 cost. There we go. It's always sad when they don't play a unit. Let's go for this guy here.
The mana crystal number 3. Soon, Lord Veigar. It will be ready soon.
Alright, so to let him die now or to wait and get the extra stats later.
I will drink your darkness.
Sure, we'll drop this to get it out of hand. This will give us 1 damage to the future.
Witness true power.
Sure, we can go for a tenor. That can give us some good damage.
Yes, sing of my blood. The world will look up and see.
It'd also be funny if your darkness is scaled up Veigar as well. Let's just attack and try to get as much damage down. Fantastic. So we can't quite kill them. Yeah, I don't... well... we could actually drop this and see if we are able to get one of our Poke Sticks. There we go. GG. Probably. Oh my word. Almost.
I hate you.
So close.
Witness true power.
GG. Little overkill. Another cool idea is to have conditional effect of when you kill a unit with darkness, double the damage of your next darkness. That way there's a little bit more thought, but also power. having some sort of conditional effect, I think, could be good. I don't know if I'm like super sold on that one specifically, but yeah, some conditional effect can sometimes be a good idea. Let's get the Realm Warp. That being a little bit cheaper will be nice. Not that we're going to play it too often. Honored Lord. Sure, we can just go for the Savage Shield for a whole bunch of health, so he's going to be very hard to kill. Wouldn't mind Farsight, but I don't really want to re-roll for it. Summon a champion, summon an exact ephemeral copy of it. I don't think that's really going to matter. They could give us another darkness, but normally we're not going to have the board space. Yeah, I think let's try to reroll. Sure, I mean, it's normally not going to matter. All right, we can go here, try to get the Farsight, so Swiftwing. Yeah, for your 4-star, either giving the Elemental Winds, so all your spells and skills deal 2 extra damage, or going for Explosive Finale. I think either of those would be really nice for Veigar. Let's get rid of both of these. All right, let's see what they do. Sure, with the Fury, that can be fine. We can drop this there to kill him. All right, let's kill that one. Drop this here. I think this is the same symbol for Hidden Tome. Let's go ahead and go here. All right, so there that one goes. And yeah, let's go ahead and hit that as well. I mean, they could go for a super simple effect of every time you cast a darkness, also target it to the enemy nexus. I was just trying to think through, like, what's kind of the core of Veigar, and it's obviously your darkness, it's obviously scaling it up, but I think, at least in my experience of playing Veigar, it's using your darkness to kill the enemy nexus. So I wonder if they'll just do something that is very focused on that. We'll go ahead and pass here. Alrighty, I guess. Let's go for this here. And let's just drop that one there. And this should be game. GG. Yeah, we're kind of ending before Duplicator. The Duplicator is good, though, for higher adventures. It's really funny finding the card art that was used in the Powers and Relics. Yeah. Hey, Spicy, can you help me think of a build for Fiddlesticks versus the 6.5 Fiddlesticks Adventure? I've tried like 10 times, couldn't get to the final fight. I have him at 4 stars. Well, I mean, pretty much the best build for him is using his Relic, Nora Relic, and the Misfortune Relic. Those are all really good. If you don't have those, I think going for the Overwhelm is pretty nice. Yeah, 4-star Fiddlesticks isn't the greatest. Don't have any paid ones except Swain, and yeah, Swain doesn't really have any way to help you. Not really for Fiddlesticks. Like, you hit the Nexus once. So you can go for some effects. There's a couple different ways to go about it. For one, you could go for a bunch of Strike Relics on your Fiddlesticks. So you can go for a bunch of Stalker's Blades, that when you summon him, he really helps just nuke the enemy Nexus. You also have the ability to go for ones like, not Crown Guard, Chase Guns. I think the effect is a summon effect, not a play effect. So again, when you summon your Fiddlesticks, you get some Chase Guns that you can shoot out just to damage the enemy Nexus, so that you will get some more Terrifies at the end of the round. So that's another one that you're able to go ahead and use. One that can be okay. It kind of depends on how long your matches are going, but you can go for Grand General's Counterplan and Grand General's Counterplan, Archangel Staff, and Chemtech Duplicator. You try to get your Fiddlesticks on the board. Once you get to that 6 mana, you start dropping this champion spell, gets duplicated, and just massively terrifies the enemy. So that's another one you can also go with. And yeah, you can use the Echoing Spirit if you have it. I'm trying to think of mostly rare relic builds. But yeah, those are some different approaches you can kind of use. It's hard to say exactly since I don't have 4-star Fiddlesticks or just 4-star, like what point in the matches you are struggling with. Stack deck could be good if you have it. You're already trying to stack cards, so trying to further buff up all units that way could be good. Let's go for the Stilted Roadmaker. Being able to drop this as a 1 cost is really nice. Let's go for champion item. All right, turn 1 Veigar. Or like 0 cost Veigar, turn 1. That'll be good. What do we want to get rid of? We can get rid of the Protoporo. And let's go for Viego.
No power in this world can stop me.
Yeah, going for a more passive build, like going for stack deck, the Beast Within for the Overwhelm, going for the Misfortune, the Morgana Relic for Spell Shield, loaded dice, all those sorts of ones can be really good for Fiddlesticks as well. Let's get rid of both of these. Alright, so we can go for 0 cost Veigar. That's pretty awesome. And go for our Stilted Roadmaker. And yeah, we can kill that there. Alright, pretty awesome. That is a little rude, but won't be the end of the world, as we can just drop another one right here. Nice. Let's go ahead and kill that guy.
Lord Veigar, you cannot rush perfection.
Man, they're just not playing enough units for us. Oh yeah, we shouldn't have put Veigar first. Let's go ahead and kill him. I mean, I guess we can drop Rise just because we have the mana. I mean, we're already hitting the 6 mana, so it kind of doesn't matter.
I long for the day when this is over.
Alright, GG. When you said Morgana Relic, I thought Morgana Relic, I was like, I missed a Morg Relic, but Black Shield, yeah. Black Shield's what I was meaning. Yeah. Morgana specific Relic would be cool though, like every time, I mean, that would pretty much be your 6-star. Every time you curse an enemy, buff up your units. But could be nice. Let's go for the Pickaxe. We want to still be able to block, and we don't want to increase his cost, even though we could easily play him as a 1 cost. Let's go for Power here. Rush them down, Easy Prey, Titanic Wake. Are we actually Titanic at this point? We are. So sure, for the memes, let's get a extra Titanic Veigar. Tactician. He always gives us bad options, but sure. Let's go for Spiderling. Yeah, it'd be nice if some of those champions first came out with the constellations, if they did add more for them. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of most of this. We just want to make sure we get our Veigar. Alright, drop this, kill that.
It calls to me. I want my head, and I want it now.
Lord Veigar, you cannot rush perfection.
Oh, I love his little voice lines.
We'll make them pay.
Alright, so we can drop that there.
Watch my post.
And yeah, I think we can just attack like this for now. Alright, rude. I guess we could have dropped a Veigar and then killed him to have 2 on the board. That wouldn't have been the worst thing to do. Oh well.
Witness true power.
GG. Alright, let's see if we can maybe get lucky. Spirit Event Horizon. I mean, this isn't his champion spell, so that's not terrible. But I wouldn't mind getting more copies of this. So, yeah. We'll sacrifice this, see if we can get something good. Black market discount, not really the biggest deal, sadly. Make this a draw 4. Goodness. Weakest ally 3/3. That's not too great. I mean, it's fine. I think we'll probably reroll for something a little bit more interesting. But we're just holding off for anyone stuck in the ad break, which should be the last one of the stream. Oh, man. Yeah, tomorrow's actually going to be our last stream for a while. Because we're traveling all of next week. So tomorrow's probably going to be our last stream until, like, the new year. Yeah, tomorrow will probably be the last stream of the year. Because I'm traveling for the most of the rest of the year. Seeing family. So I'm trying to have enough videos so that there'll still be videos coming out every single day, but yeah, I'll be a little bit for streaming. Have fun with that. It'll be probably a little bit rough, to be honest. All right, let's try to get something a little bit more interesting. This isn't bad, but wanting something fun. Most units won't trigger that, but our Veigar will. And yeah, I think we're fine. I thought Dawn Speakers was on top. Huh, weird. Anyways, let's go kill Dawn Speakers. Alrighty, Rise. Let's get rid of the tenor. We can hold on to both of these. Alright, there we go. Let's drop this one here. Drop this one there.
You cannot rush perfection.
Be strong.
Alright, so we can kill that. Yes, darkness will just get eaten up, but this will give us another one. I think we might just attack with our Veigar.
Chin up and smile.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter if these die.
Word is our bond. Be strong.
That's actually not enough quite to kill it. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and drop that there. Drop this here to get one more. And yeah, we could do damage straight to the Nexus, but we'll keep killing their units. All right, GG.
Flex my blade.
The last stream is going to be tomorrow. So yeah, we're still going to be streaming then. And I'll probably do a announcement tomorrow when I do start streaming, just letting people know, like, hey, it's going to be the last one for the year. We'll probably stream on the 1st when the monthlies come out. I think we should be back by then. But yeah, probably until that time, there's probably not going to be any streams. Combat Veigar is peak LOR experience. Oh yeah. Good, I'll be able to present tomorrow, so I hope. Good luck with that. Remember that 6.5 weekly nightmare with the full board turn 1 Dawn speakers? We can grab the Delve into the Past. Honestly, we might cut that card. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We have so many of our Veigar, we should be able to draw him. We'll keep the safety net. It can be fine. We can get rid of Realm Warp, though. Let's go for Galio.
Time to make an impact.
We say that until we get the Christmas Poro King special patch. I mean, if they drop that pat, like, highly unlikely to do that. It would be awesome. That'd be super fun. But if they do that, I'm going to be traveling, so I'm not going to be able to cover that at all. I think we'll hold on to the double Veigar just in case something happens to one of them. Yeah, just be making like a community post like, hey, this is cool. I'll cover it when I get back. We'll drop this here. Just because our Veigar's going to make another one.
I want my hat, and I want it now.
Lord Veigar, you cannot run with affection.
True power.
Let's go for Catalyzer.
Number 3. Soon.
Stun enemy. Rude.
I'll be ready soon.
Let's drop this one here.
And I want it now.
Lord Veigar, you cannot rush perfection. Chin up and
So let's attack like this. And then let's try to kill him. Nice. Oh, that's rude. Alright, I'm just gonna fight fire with fire. Or stuns with stuns. Do we want to target their unit? Yeah, let's just demonstrate the face. Guess we could wait for Veigar to make them hit a little bit harder. But I kind of want to still just do all that damage. The fact that Malphite is saying hello little thing to a Veigar that is larger than he is kind of just that's a little funny. GG. See ya, Carthians. Thanks for hanging out. Stream's about to be over anyways. All right, that was a lot of fun. Veigar, always a blast. Really got an upgrade with some of the relics that came out. Chemtech Duplicator, so good for Veigar. Didn't really need it too much here because we kind of stomped it, but especially in tougher adventures, this really helps you clear very easily. But then the addition of the Swain Relic, letting you get turn 1 Veigar reliably, really just elevated him to make him even better. Really look forward to what they do for his constellation, because I feel like he has a very unique and interesting play pattern, just all being about this darkness spell. So hopefully we get that soon, but a lot of fun. Oh, man. All right, that's going to be it for today. I need to go and work on editing. Tomorrow will be, the last stream of the year. So we'll just be, not really doing anything crazy, but that's when we'll be streaming for the last bit of the year because we're traveling all the rest of it. You think LeBlanc is getting more stars? Eventually. I don't necessarily think soon, but eventually. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Hope to see you all tomorrow, and hope you all have a great rest of your day. See ya.